The average person can access Sumerian and more broadly Mesopotamian material these days through two means. One would be anthologies. These are English translations of large portions of what's available to translate in terms of cuneiform tablets. There are a number of anthologies out there. I have this information on my podcast website and on some of my other websites. Anthologies are good. They include all the major epics. These are all the major epics that Sitchin quotes from: Enuma Elish, Atrahasis, Gilgamesh. You can find them in English translations all over the place. I would not trust so much the ones that are on the web. You're going to have to invest a little money if you're serious to get the most up-to-date scholarly translations, but you can get them. The other thing you can do is there are some databases online that allow you to search through Sumerian texts. And I have a video on my website, www.sitchiniswrong.com. If you go there and you click on the Anunnaki tab, I will show you how to search through something called the Electronic Text Corpus of Sumerian Literature. I'll show you how you can search for all the occurrences of the word Anunnaki and then click through to English translations of all those occurrences. You can find this material, and I would encourage you to do so because you can check up on Zechariah Sitchin, you can check up on me. When I claim that there are no texts, there are no tablets that have, for instance, the Anunnaki on Nibiru or associated with Nibiru, that Nibiru isn't a planet beyond Pluto. When I say those things, how easy would it be to prove me wrong if you knew how to search for those terms? It'd be real easy. And I encourage you to check up on me, check up on everybody else, and do the work. You can access this material and know who's telling you the truth. One of the major resources that people can use, that's available for free in fact, for digging into the vocabulary of Sumerian and Akkadian is something known as the CAD, C-A-D, the Chicago Assyrian Dictionary. Now this actually began in the 40s and was completed a couple of years ago. So we're talking about a 60-year project. And the aim of the CAD when it began was to create a dictionary that had entries on every word in the corpus of these languages. And not only every word, but also to attempt to cite all of the places, all of the occurrences of these terms in context on the tablets. Now, if you went to the University of Chicago today, this is where the CAD was done, there are rooms full of index cards for these vocab terms with tablet citations on them. That's how it began, sort of as a massive card catalog that has now been produced in dictionary form. It's 20 volumes or so, and you can access it online through the Oriental Institute website at the University of Chicago. They're all in PDF. So this is another resource that Zechariah Sitchin could have used, but apparently didn't, that you can use.